Hello? If you want me to be honest, I don't know how to do a love letter correctly and all that. The only thing that I could honestly say though is that it does suck. Always have to stay at home for no reason, and good news most times is to live with your loved ones for a long time. But if I were to make a joke about that, at least you're not like Jack Nicholson's The Shining, where you're just all like, "Here's Johnny," and just in all seriousness though, to all of you wonderful musical people who are watching this right now, thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for making the experience way enjoyable than I could imagine. It's honestly quite better. Definitely quite better than just annoying the hell out of your parents. Who knows at this point? I want to definitely thank Gary Ferguson for giving me the most opportune reason to be here, playing just some secondary character who has the most rockish song ever. Even though it's jazz, I just think of it as a cool song. And I also would like to thank Jude for making twang as part of my repertoire. Now every time I could talk to my parents, I could talk in a Chicago accent, or Chicago, for no reason whatsoever. Thank you, Amber, for helping with the choreography, and thank you so much for just being the most amazing person so far. Everybody's amazing. And I would also like to thank Margaret. You're such an amazing piano player, and I still love you. Thank you for being a part of Chicago. I was so glad to honestly meet you. Thank you so much. To every crew member that I sadly don't know, I thank you for putting your time and effort into this amazing show. It just sucks that we cannot even show it. And then, finally, to you amazing people of the cast. You wonderful ensemble members, thank you so much for making me feel like a part of something. You're such awesome people, and it's just amazing how I could respect you guys despite of you being great dancers and maybe great singers and all that. I thank you all, most of all, for just making a great reason why friendship mostly lasts. And finally, to the main people possible, thank you, Matron Mama Morton, Kiara, for even though playing the best mama that I know so far, for everything. I thank you so much for you're just an awesome person, and I'm really glad to have met you. Fiona, thank you so much for being the best Velma that I could see. Even though Catherine Zeta-Jones and all the other people did well in all those things, in the end, you're the best person that I know in person. Thank you. And to the one and only Roxy Hart. Emily, thank you for being a part of this. You play, in my perspective, the best Roxy that I've ever seen in person. Thank you so much for being a part of it. And finally, to my boy Billy Flynn, Grant Gomez. Thank you so much for being a part of this and all that stuff. Just give me a moment. air stuff and all that. Grant, you are such an amazing magicianist, and I was so glad that you honestly get to play Billy Flynn, because we sort of play off each other perfectly, and I was really glad to honestly have met you. And thus the Gomez and O'Malley tradition of being best friends still connects with each other to this day. In all honesty, though, thank you all for making this possible, and I'm really glad to have met you guys. If I were to say what is one of my best moments in the musical thing and all that, it's just all my singing parts. Even though my best moment within Roxy, the musical number, I was really glad that I get to dance, and I was so surprised on how well I can dance. It was just so good. Like, I thought that it was going to be hard as hell, like doing like the Hamilton thing where I just all like beat drops or mic drops and all those things. Yet it was just made sense, and even though it hurts and it's just hard to do, it's simple enough that you can try to redo it so many times. That was one of my best moments as a dancing. In acting terms, I don't really know what is the best acting moment ever, but if I were to say one thing, it has to be when I try to give Billy Flynn the $5,000, but I just only gave him $2,000. It was really great that I get to play with Grant Gomez as Billy Flynn. It just worked, and you still, the chest, you left an impact on me, Billy. Even though you meant to literally, figuratively, you left an impact on me. Thank you so much. And the best singing moments, despite it being Amos Hart, was two things. At the audition, I sang the final part that should have been my name, Mr. Cellophane. When I hit the highest note possible, that no, or that just no. Even though I saw you, Jude, on the left, you were like, oh my gosh, Patrick could sing. It was honestly great that you kept a straight face, because juryness is jury does. And you wonderful people who saw me at that audition, you guys softly clapped. I was really surprised at how well I did. And the second moment was finally performing Cellophane to all of you wonderful people. You guys, it was just awesome that I get to play a badass song and make Amber cry. Oh my god. Getting that type of reaction, even though it surprises me, it's just awesome. But in the end, a worker is what a worker does. And I was really glad that I get to be a part of it. Thank you to everyone possible, and I hope you guys continue this musical route, or maybe go to the different route, and I hope we can meet each other again. If not, I thank you for being a part of this, and I'll see you all later. Before I leave though, I have to go downstairs, and you guys are coming with me because I honestly did a song for all of you. Even though it sort of relates to me, it mostly relates to all of you people. And if you guys like it, you could go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to know what it means or something like that, you could comment, and maybe I'll try to answer the questions as best to my ability. One more time, thank you all, and I hope this COVID BS stops so that I could just meet you guys again. Alright, here we go.